So let's go to the Noli Me Tangere that was established in Berlin, Germany. So Rizal struggled to establish his novel, which is the Noli Me Tangere in Berlin. Why? Anong nag-reason man siya publish?
Because he
Lack of financial. But his friend, is a friend?
Maximo.
Maximo Viola. So si Maximo Viola, he is the one who provided funds to publish his novel, which is the Noli Me Tangere. And also Maximo Viola provided his results, living expenses, or his allowance at sa Berlin, Germany. So in 1886, so Rizal and Viola celebrated the Christmas in Berlin. So Rizal was suspected of being a French spy. Suspect mo siya as a spy sa Berlin?
Baka he was a Filipino.
Kahit sa? Right?
A Filipinos,
Hindi
yes.
siya citizen. So Rizal was suspected as a French spy. It is because he don't have a passport. So ningat naman ang katong police chief sa ilahang boarding house ng bandas. Nag-ask ang katong police chief o sa ilahang passport. But Rizal, wala siya na-show nga passport sa atong police chief. But that's why Rizal was suspected as a French spy because he fluently speak German language. Munang suspect siya nga French spy. But Rizal proved to the police chief that he was a Filipino physician and a scientist. So that's why Rizal lived freely in Germany. Because he was a Filipino physician and a scientist. Then on March 21, 1887, so his novel, which is the Noli Me Tangere, was published. So Rizal dedicated the novel to the Philippines, which he described the Philippines in his novel as a patient with cancer. Because even in the most careful touch, it awakens in its sharpest pain. It means that it shows how we Filipinos suffers, or how those Filipinos in that time suffers in the land or in the hand of the Spanish traders, how they were abused or how injustices was being shown to them. And also, he gave a personal dedication to Maximo Viola. Isa ni si Maximo Viola?
His friend.
His friend. So after niya na-publish ang iyang novel, so he sent a copies to his mga European friends. So, including ni Ferdinand Blumentritt, ni Graciano Lopez Haina, Felix Resurrection Hidalgo, and Graciano Lopez Haina. But among all those mga congratulatory messages na na-receive pag-publish na iyang novel na Dr. Blumentritt siya na mas na-appreciate. So next is the Grand Tour of Europe ni Rizal pag 1887. So first country na ihagyatuan is the Germany. So the first city nga visit sa Germany is the Dresden, which pagabot niya ato kay they attended the regional floral exposition where there are a lot of plants and flowers that being displayed there. So since Rizal loves or studied botany, so he then carefully studied the different plant species pagabot nila ato. Then they also visited the Museum of Art, which Rizal was very admired of the famous paintings, especially the sa mga painting ba? Sa mga painting.
Kuan.
Mas nakuha siya, mas na-admire siya at mga painting.
Kayo pa.
Yung patrome, yung patrando. Stage show?
Listen, Thomas.
Ayan, painting, stage show siya.
Saint Thomas.
So, ang katong paint kay is Prometheus Vow. It is a Greek, basta Greek na siya nga, myth. Basta ito nga painting? Prometheus Vow. At that's ang motion, Prometheus Vow. Kita na? So, muna, painting nga mas na-punch na, mas na-admire siya ng painting. So, next is the intestine. So, while the explore sila ito ang pagari sa Floral Expo is they meet Dr. Jagger, which si si Dr. Jagger advised them to send a telegram to Professor Blumentritt, in which para dili nila ma-shock si Blumentritt sa ilahang pag-visit ano. Then after nila sa Tashkent, so they moved to the Lying Barracks. So this place was very special because it is the first personal meeting ni Rizal together with Ferdinand Blumentritt. So during the pagkabot nila ito, they was warmly welcomed by the Professor Blumentritt together with his family, and also they experienced the beer garden, which did it is or invite sila bitaw sa kanang ni Blumentritt together with the Burgomaster and his friends, which a Burgomaster, when you say Burgomaster, muna siya ang mayor of the town. So, pag-abot nila ito, ang ating Burgomaster was impressed by Rizal because of his fluency in speaking in German language. And also, Blumentritt invited Rizal and Viola to the tourist club. So, which na-impress niya po ng mga tawag to sa speaking skill ni Rizal, which is the German language. So next is the Prague, or the historic city. So Rizal and Viola traveled to Prague after living life barracks. So carrying the recommendations from Blumentritt to Dr. Walcott. So Dr. Walcott, he is a professor of natural history in the University of Prague. So pagkabot nila ito, they was warmly welcomed by Dr. Walcott together with his family. Then after nila sa Prague, they go to Vienna, which known as, or also known as the Queen of
Danube.
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 Queen of Danube. So they arrived there on May 20, which Rizal and Viola was fascinated by the city's beautiful buildings and religious images and its charm. So Rizal and Viola presented a letter to Norman Falls, which Norman Falls, he is a famous European novelist, which he was also impressed by Rizal's intelligence and talent. So they stayed at Hotel Metropole. So after nila sa Vienna, they left on May 24 by riverboat along the Danube River. So river trip na siya. So pagkabot sa Linz is ano siya river trip na siya dili nga place. So during their trip, so they observed the mga barges na nagdalang mga goods, then flowers and plants along the river banks, then families na nagpuyo sa boat, and small villages along the river. And also, during their trip, they observed and noticed that the passengers using paper napkins during meals. Gusto mo rin paper napkins?
Ha? Paper.
Tissue.
Tissue. Napkin.
Basta ganito siya pagkain.
Table napkins?
Basta
Ay, kanang wala ni mo patungan sa mga plato?
Yeah. So, Rizal and Viola ended their river trip on Linz, and they continued traveling by land na lang sila na-continue on travel. So, they visited first in the Salzburg, and then after na sa Salzburg, they proceed to the Munich, which they can experience the famous Munich beer, and also they experienced the German culture and their traditions. Then after na sa Munich, they went to Nuremberg, which they observed the old torture devices in Nuremberg, which it reflects, not reflect, basta it reminded Rizal the injustices sa mga igamit na namin ng torture devices. And also they observed the city's doll-making industry. Then after nila sa Nuremberg, they went to Ulm, which they kat dito sa pinaka-tallest na cathedral natin sa Germany. They climbed the tallest cathedral in Germany, which it has 100 steps. So because curious mo din sila sa cathedral, sa motong nagkakot sila, ipadayon sa silang gusto. Then they also visited the Stuttgart and Baden, but their journey in Germany ended at the Rhine Falls, which they found to be the most beautiful waterfall in Europe. So after nila sa Germany, after seeing Rhine Falls, Rizal and Julia crossed into Switzerland. Yeah, so Rizal and Julia stayed briefly at the Schaffhausen, which they stayed shortly lang sa Schaffhausen. And then continued traveling to Basel, Bern, and Lausanne. Then crossed to the Lake Leman by boat padong sa city of Geneva. So what is the Geneva? They celebrated Rizal's 26th birthday in June 19, 1887. So after 15 days nila sa Geneva, so Rizal and Viola separated ways because si Maximo Viola nibalik na siya sa asa man to siya nasugatan ni Rizal sa Barcelona. Okay?
Oo, sa Maximo.
Sa Barcelona, Spain. So while Rizal continued his travel at padung sa Italy. So while Rizal was in Europe, he learned that the poor treatment of the ignorant people during the Madrid expositions. So Rizal was angered that time because of the disrespect being shown to the ignorant people. So some of them had died because of the climate sa Madrid. So di ba sa may climate sa Madrid?
Kuan, snow.
Storm ba? Climate sa Madrid.
Winter.
Init, di ba pala lang kasi sa sila?
3.
Diba, different seasons. So, di ba, parang suot niya sa igurot niya, bahagra. Tapos, exposition na sa dira. So, maglayo na ng mga paminang dira. So, Rizal then traveled around Italy visiting these different cities, which is Turin, Milan, Venice, Florence, and pag-abot nila sa Rome, so Rizal was impressed by the Vatican, or also known as sa man ang Vatican, city of the Popes. So, and he was impressed. Rizal was also impressed by the St. Peter's Basilica Church, and it was to face that time pag-adto ni Rizal. So after awing Rizal sa Rome, he prepared to return to asa man yung fatherland sa Philippines. So let's go to the first homecoming ni Rizal sa Philippines. So pag August 1887, so Rizal returned home and practiced medicine in Calamba. So even though this novel, no limit angered many prayers because katong sa sulod na itong novel, which it shows what happened to the Philippines.
Yes.
So it put his life in danger. So after 5 years niya sa Europe, studying and traveling, so he went back to the Philippines to practice medicine. And the most reason to niya ibalik siya is because he wants to operate his mother's eyes. And also he wants to know how his novel affect the life of Filipino people. So because of the complaints against the Noli Me Tangere, Rizal was summoned by Emilio Terrero. So si Emilio Terrero is the Governor General. So the General was satisfied with Rizal's explanation and even requested a copy of the novel. So Rizal explained to the Governor that his novel is not about about revolutionary, but it is about exposing the truth of what really happened to the Philippines. So the Governor even requested a copy of his novel, but that time Rizal wala siya copy, but he promised to the General to give one once makasecure na siya o copy sa iyang novel. So, however, due to threats from the friars, the governor assigned Rizal's bodyguard and later advised him to leave the country for his safety. And following this advice, so Rizal left the Calamba and the Philippines again in 1888. So, ipalayas na po siya o balik sa Philippines.
Dami niyang pera.
Correct, because of his novel method. So let's proceed to the second travel abroad ni Rizal, from year 1888 to 1892. So in Asia and the Pacific, Rizal stayed at Hong Kong they arrived in Hong Kong on February 8, 1888, which he aboard the ship which named Zafiro. So he was sick and sad during the voyage and did not go ashore at Amoy. So he arrived in Hong Kong on February 8 and stayed at the Victoria Hotel where the Filipino there welcomed Rizal. So those Spaniard named Jose Baranda was secretly following him. So Jose Baranda is a spy ni Rizal. The spy is Jose Baranda. Since February 18, so Rizal traveled with Basa patungkol sa Macau. So he found the city as low, small, and gloomy, but he still visited many places like churches, bazaars, garden, and the grotto of Tamuwes. Then, after 2 days, so Basa and Macau returned to Hong Kong. Then after that, Rizal stayed in Hong Kong for about 2 weeks where he observed the Chinese cultures, the customs, the life sa Hong Kong, the languages, yes, and the Chinese New Year sa Hong Kong. Then from February 22, 1888, so Rizal left Hong Kong aboard an American ship called Oceanic. So heading to Japan. So bato na po siya sa Japan.
Happiest moment we can
Yeah, happiest moment. Correct. So Jose Rizal arrived in Yokohama on February 28, 1888. And then he went to Tokyo. So pag first day ni Rizal alis sa Tokyo is he was embarrassed because he don't know the language in Japan. But Rizal quickly learned the language. So Rizal was impressed by the Tokyo's wide streets and the modern buildings. So also Rizal studied the Japanese culture, including the kabuki drama or the theater play. He studied also the judo, the music, and he visited museums. So all those Spanish officials tried to watch him. So kita ito ang spy?
Yuki pa ma.
Isa to ang spy kaganina.
Si Kuan.
Si
Rizal. Si Baranda.
Si Jose Baranda, si Jose Rizal gani ang ispayan. So si Jose Baranda ang spy. But Rizal still stayed at the Spanish legation to save money kay mas barato mo na ito ang panang-abang. And because he had nothing to hide, so wala siya dapat itago. So while Rizal was in Tokyo, he fell in love with
Siko Sui.
Siko Usu.
Siko ano? It's Saiko Osui. Saiko Osui.
Siko! Ano si Siko?
It's Saiko Osui. So home because Usai-san. So she became his companion, a guide, an interpreter, and also a teacher. So si Osue is one of the reasons why Rizal learned more about the Japanese culture and also learned quickly the Japanese language. So their romance was happy but short. So despite being tempted to stay in Japan because of the true love na iyahan na feel kay Osue, Rizal chose his mission for the Philippines over his personal happiness. Makatouch mo si Rizal. Mas ipili naman niya ang Philippines over his personal happiness. Then, pag April 18, 1888, so Rizal left in Japan with a heavy heart, saying farewell to Usai-san and the country he loved. So he stayed at Japan for 45 days, so almost 2 months. 2 months, huh? Yeah, for almost 2 months or 1.5 months. So he considered it is the happiest period of his life in Japan. So nga happiest man.
Because he met Saiko Usoy.
Okay. Dili man niya na-feel na love siya sa katao.
Aww.
Mas gatagan nila siya importance. Importance.
Kaysa na yun.
Yeah. Then, on April 1888, so Rizal left on Yokohama on the steamer Belgique and going to the United States. So during the voyage, he met friendly passengers including a Filipino family and si Suhero Techo. So si Suhero Techo is a Japanese writer and advocate for human rights. So same sila ni Rizal.
Yes.
So Rizal helped Techo by acting as his interpreter, knowing that Rizal can speak different languages. So and the two became close friends and who shared the same ideas against injustice. So si Suhero Techo, kanang ipalayas ko po siya sa iyang own. He was ordered to leave his country by their government. So Rizal arrived in America in April 88 and noticed both good and bad things. So first is the good thing. So Rizal admired the country's progress, energy, and natural beauty. But negatively, he strongly disliked the racial discrimination against the Chinese people and the Black American people. Then Rizal traveled across the U.S. by train, passing cities like San Francisco, Chicago, and Niagara Falls before reaching New York City. Then from there, Rizal sailed to England. So Rizal lived in London from May 1888 to March 1889. So Rizal chose London for 3 main reasons. So first is he wants to improve his English. He wants to study and annotate the mortgage successes de las Islas Filipinas, and also he wants to stay safe from the Spanish persecution. Then after arriving in Liverpool, so Rizal went to London and stayed first with Dr. Antonio Maria Regidor. Then went to the Beckett families, which is the mga landlord, the landlord in Areniasan, London, whose house was near in the British Museum. So Rizal spent most of his time in British Museum, studying the mortgage success of the Islas Filipinas because Rizal wanted to annotate this book to show that the Filipinos has already a culture and civilization before Spanish colonization. So nandiyan tayo siya ng culture before pa lang magsakop sa mga Spanish na doon. Then Dr. Ross, a scholar, was admired Rizal, and he helped him with his research. So Jose Rizal went to Paris during the Universal Exposition on 1889. So while he was in Paris, so Rizal published his annotated book, which is the Mortgage Successes. And then on August 24, 1889, so Rizal became the godfather of the baby girl of one Luna who was named Maria de la Paz. So during this time, Rizal wrote important works like The Indolence of Filipinos and Por Telefono. So and also Rizal helped to form the RDLM Society, which this society aimed to spread knowledge and uplift Filipinos. So he became a member of the International Association of Filipnologists that was led by Dr. Ferdinand Blumentritt. Then on January 28, 1890, so Rizal left in Paris na nagmatusyari sa was he was accompanied by Jose Albert. So they stayed in boarding house run by the Jacobin sisters, where Rizal focused on writing his second novel, which is the second novel. Okay, it is the El Filibusterismo and contributed articles to the La Solidaridad. La Solidaridad is an organization. So he also practiced medicine and did gymnastics and promoted the Philippinization of Tagalog by suggesting the use of letters K and W instead of the Spanish C and Q. So while Rizal was in Brussels, he was worried about his family's troubles in Calamba, including the rising land grants and tenant hardships, and he wrote letters urging Filipinos in Spain to uphold their nation's honor. So despite these challenges, Rizal still enjoyed indulging summer festival and had a brief romance with Petit Jacobin, the niece of the landladies of the Jacobin sisters. Ano na po siya i-badge dito? So, Rizal's time in Madrid pag 1890 was full of misfortunes. So, he tried to help his family in the Calamba tenants, but Rizal failed. So, he also learned that his childhood sweetheart, Leonora Berra, was married to the British engineer. And his family faced evictions and deportations to other places, which is the Mindoro, and the death of his co-worker, which is si Jose Panganiban, which he added to his grief. So Rizal almost dueled with Antonio Luna, but avoided it to protect their cause. So in Biarritz, so he took a vacation at French Rivera with a hosted family, which he finished the last chapter of his second novel, which is El Filibusterismo, and boarded Nelly Boasted. Though marriage plans failed due to religious differences and family concerns. So you have budget na po na yung pangabot sa Biarritz is si Nelly Boasted. Then by March 30, 1891, so Rizal returned to Paris, retiring from the propaganda movement and the La Solidaridad, which this was the organization where Rizal joined and continued revising his second novel. Then by July 5, 1891, he moved to Jan Belgium to print his second novel, which is the El Filibusterismo, at cheaper cost. So Rizal pawned his jewels to pay for printing and received help from his friends to resume production. So the novel was finally printed and dedicated there to the martyrs of the Islam the next is then after publishing El Filibusterismo, so Rizal left Europe for Hong Kong, which he lived there from November 1881 to 1892, and he sailed the steamer Melbourne on October 81, 1891, and began writing his third novel in Tagalog, along with unfinished works like Macamesa and Dapitas. So Rizal was amazed with his fellow passengers with his knowledge of many languages and described the trip as heavenly. So he arrived in Hong Kong on November 20, 1891 and lived at the number 5B Aguilar Street, where he opened a medical clinic and became a well-known ophthalmologist. So that Christmas, Rizal's family joined him, making Rizal one of the happiest moments in his life and a joyful reunion. So, and then that is the second homecoming ni Rizal sa Philippines. Then pag May 1892, so Rizal decided to return to Manila, which he entrusted 2 letters that was marked to be opened after my dad to his friend, Dr. Marquez. So si Dr. Marquez is his friend for the safekeeping. So Rizal and his sister Lucia arrived in Manila on June 26, 1892 and stayed at Hotel de Oriente and Binondo. So he visited France on July 6 and went to Malacanang Palace for an interview with the Governor General, which then Rizal was accused of bringing leaflets called Pobres Frailes or poor friars, which he denied. So despite insisting on an investigation, he was arrested and taken into Fort Santiago. And then during this period, so Rizal demonstrated his dedication to education, culture, and the Philippines through his travels, writings, and medical practice. So despite facing challenges such as publishing his first novel, which is Economy Tanqueray, and the suspension of espionage and political trends. So he still preserved in promoting knowledge, national pride, and social awareness. So his experiences in Europe, Asia, and the United States broadened his worldview, which it strengthened his skills and inspired his continued advocacy for reform in the Philippines. So this journey to Rizal and accomplishments laid the foundation for his future role as the